Allow me to describe a scene that I'm sure many of you may feel familiar with. You're in the middle of a worldwide global pandemic that feels like it's shut down your entire life. You feel alone, isolated from your friends and family, and on top of it, you're still having to work through it all. So between everything that's happening in the world around you and in your personal lives, you want to know what's the best way to balance your work schedule in order to help relieve some of the stress that you may be feeling. So today we're going to discuss how converting to a hybrid work schedule can improve your life both in the office and out of it. We'll go over some of the common misconceptions of hybrid schedules and what benefits you all as future employers and employees can expect from converting to a hybrid schedule. If you think about it, hybrid schedules were pretty uncommon and are actually fairly new. They really only arose a little over a year ago when the coronavirus pandemic struck. So because of how new they are and how uncommon, there's a lot of concerns that employers and employees alike feel about them. First of all, there's the concern that employees working from home will be too distracted and that they won't get any work done. And on top of that, there's the concern that tasks that require teamwork and collaboration will become more difficult and time-consuming. However, that's not true. In fact, most employees say that they actually can focus better when they're away from the distractions of the office. In a recent study about those working in the coronavirus pandemic, 72% of employees said that they could focus better working on a hybrid schedule, and 80% said that they could not only focus longer, but better. That's a huge boost in productivity. And on top of that, converting to a hybrid schedule also means that you have more access to a larger pool of talent than you previously would have had. By hiring workers to work remotely and online half the time, you have access to people who have the skills and talents that you previously would not have had in your local area. So because of this, that means that you'll have access to people with the skills and talents that you know will be able to get the job done. So because of this, hybrid work schedules are actually the best of both worlds. They combine the accessibility and productivity of those working remotely or online, along with the teamwork and communication that those working in a physical office space have. But if productivity wasn't what you were concerned about, maybe you were concerned about potential increases in expenses when it comes to converting to a hybrid schedule. However, I assure you, that's not the case. In fact, converting to a hybrid work schedule has actually been proven to reduce the cost of operating a business. From leasing office spaces to transportation and paying for gasoline and parking, coming to the office every day brings a heavy price tag for both employers and businesses alike. So by converting to a hybrid work schedule, which allows your employees to come in about half the time to the office, it has actually been proven that businesses can save up to $11,000 per employee. And on top of that, employees themselves can save up to $4,000 by not having to drive and pay for transportation to come to the office. That's another huge benefit for all parties involved. But despite all of these benefits, there may still be one common misconception you may be concerned about. For many people, they draw a clear, distinct line between their work life and their personal life. So you may be concerned that your employees will hate having to bring their work home, and that may negatively affect how they view your business. However, that is not the case. In fact, the flexibility that a hybrid work schedule provides is actually the main reason why many people actually prefer them. Not everybody thrives in a 9-to-5 office business schedule. So, hybrid schedules allow your employees to choose what time works best for them. And on top of that, hybrid work schedules allow your employees to work when and where they want, which means that they're not limited to having to come into the office every day, and that they're more available at all times and in all places. And for your employees, it allows them to spend more time with their family and friends and determine for themselves their own work schedule and what best works for them, and that will benefit your company because it will ensure that they bring only their best work. Because of this, it not only benefits your business, but your employees, because your employees will be happier and more satisfied when you accommodate to their needs and their wants, and that will bring loyalty, reduce turnover rates, and will bring benefits to your business for the long run. So, when you convert to a hybrid work schedule, you can expect an increase in productivity, reduced business expenses for all parties, for yourself and your employees, and you can expect an increase in satisfaction and happiness from your employees that will bring loyalty for years to come. So, if your business can and has the means, convert to a hybrid work schedule. Thank you.